Tell them I'm a kid from Brooklyn. I was raised in going to Catholic schools, even though I was living in Bedford-Stuyvesant. My parents were hardworking people. My first experience with music was just knowing my father. He was a musician, guitar player in the 50s. The Latin Grammy was in 2002. I received it for producing a tune for an artist. Her name is Olga Tañón. I was able to arrange a tune for her. I probably recorded on about 125 albums as a writer or as a piano player or a producer. So, I have some experience, I would say.
Mr. Figueroa, he had end-stage kidney disease from what we call as an autosomal dominant polycystic kidney disease. It's a disease which is genetically transmitted and runs in families most of the times, where the kidneys become very big and in size. They form a lot of cysts, and eventually most of them will have kidney failure, and they can only be supported by dialysis at that stage. There were a few issues that he went through. One, we encouraged him to get a living donor transplant, but unfortunately he did not have a suitable living donor. So we continued him on the deceased donor transplant waiting list. Second, he was overweight, and even before he came to us, he lost about 100 pounds through diet and exercise. Very disciplined and dedicated man. He would follow exactly what we asked him to follow. And after having lost weight, he qualified for being listed and being transplanted based on the weight criteria that we have at our center. And after that, we kept him active on the waiting list, waiting for a kidney.
The 20th of April, I'm telling my wife, I'm tired. I was tired. And she says, don't give up. So we didn't give up. And the 21st happened. It was the greatest call. The greatest call. You feel like, there's hope, there's excitement, energy. All of a sudden you're saying, wow, this is going to happen.
His recovery has been excellent. The kidney worked right away. He was discharged from the hospital in about 3 to 4 days. And after discharge, he has been maintaining a good kidney function. We are one of the premier medical centers in the country. We are in the top 10% in terms of volume and in the top 5% in terms of outcomes of kidney transplant. And we have an excellent medical and surgical teams here who work in real good cooperation and mutual respect for each other.
I don't think we'd be having this conversation if it wasn't for the support of my wife and my children. It's very important. This is not a one-man band show. You need to have a unit around you. You need to have a moral backup section, because if you don't have that, it's going to be tough. This has taught me that yes, like I said before, music is important, but more important is to take care of your health. I tell people, you have the condition, be disciplined, try to lose the weight, try to make the transplant list, and go forward. I feel like a new man.
Mr. Figueroa's life has completely been transformed after the transplant. He doesn't have to go for dialysis anymore. As we know that he's a great musician, he composes music. He was previously a Grammy Award winner, and that is one of his passions of life. So he's now able to go back to his passion, what he's been doing for years. And he's one of the happiest persons after transplant, that he has a lot to look forward in life, not just in his professional life as a musician, but he enjoys being with the family. At the end, he's now got a gift of life, and he's looking forward to an excellent life and enjoying the rest of his life with both professional as well as personal life.
I just wish, again, I emphasize, I just wish that more Latinos would come out and if you have a PKD condition, check with your nephrologist. If you have it, once you're on dialysis, get on the list. Do what it takes. There's nothing scary about the process. The only the outcome will always be better than what you're going through.